probably Martin as well. I thought I'd make a little tiny tutorial video on how stats and things work. So I've got this car here, and you can see at the top I have all these scrap parts that I got from racing, and there's certain things. So if I go on a fixed stats, you can see what these parts are doing for me. And some of them might be useful and some of them might not so much. But if I go onto every part, you can see what the part is giving me. And the whole combo obviously is I get twice as much nitro. So this is the most important thing. That last bit, you really want to keep that. But when you look into a part, for example, like so say this one here. So I've clicked it, I have all these options, like that one would give me muddy, which it's kind of stupid in a hypercar. Yeah, that one as well. We go here, no muddy please. We can see that it's giving me bumper and drag bump, for example, but let's say we don't really want bumper because that's actually a really stupid stat to have on this set. This is expensive, by the way. This is actually quite expensive. But so what we're going to do now is we're going to look at the affix, and we can see now that what it says. So my drag bump, when I'm ahead of someone, is 6.3%. I have a 10% bonus from my icon points, and the range is 3 to 8%. And we can look at this bumper, which is absolutely crap, basically. But even that is only 5.7% of a possible 12. So what we're going to do is we're basically going to click on that and go to OK, and we're going to change it. So now what happens is I get to select either keep what I had, I can get a better bumper now, which is 7.3%, or I can say, well, you know what, pure. More nitro power, that sounds great. I mean, it's shit, but let's take that. So now what we're going to do, we're just going to do it again. And you can see the cost here. Every time you do it, it gets more expensive. And yeah, and it uses parts. So at the moment, for example, I'm very low on money. I don't really want to do that, so I should be doing just some cash cow races, essentially. But we're going to do this one again. See, now we have an option of going up to 5.7 on pure, or this is actually a really good stat as well, the extra pump, and that's actually pretty far at the top end of how good it will be. So I'm just going to choose that, and now we're done with this. So yeah, and you can go through literally every kind of part you have. Look how useful it is for you right now. Does it have the best stats? But this does. I mean, this is a spare set essentially, or one I'm working on. But yeah, so we could say I'll risk this one. I'll just push it up. Yeah, but yeah, I can. So now I've got my pure up to 4.6% rather than the slow one. So yeah, there you go, mate. Little small intro to how do you actually push the most out of all your stats. Yeah, and then ideally, you know, you want to be looking over here, what does it actually have? Which things do I want? Perfect sets would basically only have pure and maybe resourceful or something on them. They wouldn't have all the other junk. Can I say it that way? Anyway, hope you enjoy. Bye-bye.